Tonight is another edition of the STEM youth programs here at the School of Mines, and before the middle schoolers take over, we're getting a preview of the event right after the break.
Horse's Head. Tonight, the School of Mines is holding one of its Fab Lab events, which is a youth workshop where area students can get hands-on experience at mines. Mary Helen Jones is live at the school now.
Good morning, Kaylee. Later today, this place is going to be full of middle school students, but it's just us right now. I'm here with Cory Mohill-Smith. And Cory, first of all, thank you for waking up early this morning, but what is going on here later this evening?
Later this evening, we're going to be having a large group of middle schoolers coming to learn about 3D printing, what it means, how it started, and what it's used for.
And what is this event a part of here at the School of Mines?
It's part of our School of Mines outreach program. We're trying to get more students involved in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And we really just want to get more engineers in the field, more scientists in the field. And we know that the best place to start is from the ground floor.
And so what is it like for you as a student here at the school to have all these younger students really get excited about STEM?
Well, it reminds me of what it was like when I was excited about STEM when I was a kid. When I was getting into 3D printing when I was younger, I saw it on the news, I saw it on the computer, and I thought it was the coolest thing that was out there. And so I thought, you know, that's what I want to do. And if I could bring that feeling to some middle school students, to some high school students, that would be something I would find a lot of joy in.
So tonight is middle school students, but is there also an opportunity for high school students?
There is. Next week, next Wednesday at the same time, we're going to be doing a middle school or a high school event where the high schoolers are going to be coming in, doing the same presentation. That way they can learn everything that the middle schoolers are seeing tonight. And
so this event is all about 3D printing, and we have a few examples right here. What are some of the things that these students are going to be getting hands-on experience with tonight?
That's going to be with our Maker Gear, MakerBot, 3D printers, the dual extrusion Sigma that we have right here. They're going to learn about the different processes that are available, different materials that the prints can be made in, and the way that the dual extrusion printer works.
All right, so what are you maybe most looking forward to tonight as someone who's been involved in putting this all together?
I'm looking forward to seeing the students get that understanding that you can have an idea and craft it and bring it into your hands, that it's more than just magic that's going on behind the scenes. There's an actual process that's going on, and it's something that you can do. It's something that's actually possible for you to do on campus or at home or really anywhere that you have a 3D printer.
Awesome. Well, Cory, thank you so much. And it's not just the students who are going to get a little lesson. I'm going to get a lesson in 3D printing later on in the show. Kaylee?
All right, thank you, Mary Helen. Very cool stuff right there.
No matter how long ago you finished school, it's always a good day to learn something new. Stay with us because after the break, I'm getting a lesson in 3D printing here at the School of Mines.
Usually Colleen is the one giving us a science lesson, but today Mary Helen Jones is at the School of Mines learning about 3D printing.
That's right, Kaylee. I'm sure you've heard of 3D printing, but how much do you actually know about it? Well, good news. I have Jake Steffen here, who's going to give me, someone who really doesn't know anything about 3D printing, a little lesson. So, Jake, first question, starting basic, what is 3D printing?
3D printing is essentially just using machinery to deposit plastic and melt it. And currently with our printers, we'll use layers by layers and deposit plastic in certain areas as it continues to grow up. And with 3D printing, you can make basically anything. You don't have to worry about having to drill out holes and stuff. The holes are already there.
Okay, so the holes are just printed layer by layer.
Yep, it's just absent print.
So 3D printing, it feels like it's really come into the mainstream in the last couple of years, but how long has it really been around?
It's been around since the early 80s.
Okay.
But back then the electronics and machinery was very expensive, so only large companies could make it. But in the last few years, all the electronics and parts have been widely available and much easier to get, and that kind of made way for a boom in 3D printing.
So this 3D printing that we have going on right now, we started it when we came in this morning, but just how long can it take some of these things to print?
Well, this print's going to only take an hour.
Okay.
But we've had prints take 2 days straight.
Wow. That's incredible. And so they end here, they end something like this, but they all start on this computer, correct?
Yes. We use this computer to essentially make the instructions. and we then save the instructions onto a SD card and use tell the printer to read the instructions, and that way we could walk away as it continues to print.
So tonight you have all these middle schoolers coming here. I mean, this is a pretty cool thing for them to learn, and do you think having this hands-on, really visual thing fuels that love of science?
Yes, because whatever you make, you can immediately just 3D print it out and show it, and if you want to change something, you know what you need to change.
Well, Jake, thank you so much for this lesson. I know I learned something new, and Good Morning KOTA Territory will be right back after this.